Alright, here we go. We've got a classic Newton's laws demonstration. We're going to do a problem on your worksheet that says Newton laws applied, and if you look at question number 2, you'll find what we're talking about. You can also scan the code in the upper right hand corner, you'll get to this video as well. So it says a person with a mass of 70 kilograms is holding a gun. A bullet of a known mass is fired out of it. We know the acceleration of the bullet. What we want to know is the acceleration of the person. So the first thing that I would do is draw yourself a picture, figure out what you know, figure out what you don't. There's the person, fantastic. There's the gun. We know the acceleration of the bullet, it's given in the problem, is 500 meters per second squared. We know the mass of the bullet is 0.01 kilograms, and we know the mass of the human is 70 kilograms, just like that. The question is, what's the acceleration of the person? Clearly in that direction. Well, here's what we know. We know force equals mass times acceleration. So what do we know about the person here? We know the person's mass, 70. We're looking for the acceleration, a. It would be helpful if we knew the force. Well, luckily, check it out. We can figure out the force on the bullet, because force equals mass times acceleration. So if the acceleration of the bullet is 500 meters per second squared, and the mass is 0.01, multiplying those two things together will get us the force. So all we do is take our calculator, type in 500 times 0.01, and we get 5. That means the force is 5 newtons that the bullet is exerting. Remember, newtons is force. So because of Newton's laws, we know for every action there's an equal opposite reaction. That means if the bullet is being pushed out that way with a force of 5 newtons, it's also pushing back with 5 newtons. So we can just fill in 5 there. And now all we do is solve for A, and we can figure out the acceleration of the human. From your experience, you know that it shouldn't be that much. There is a slight recoil when you fire a gun, but you're not going as far as the bullet is. So all we have to do here is divide on each side by 70. We're going to get a small number. That makes sense. I got 0.07 it rounds to. So, oops, excuse me, not force. Acceleration equals 0.07 meters per second, or meters per second squared. There you go.